Alright folks, welcome to Metal Wani. With us today we have Nige Rockett of Onslaught. Like a gas set you guys played, my first experience of seeing you guys live, fucking amazing.
Well, today, the first time?
Yeah, it's my first time. So,
cool.
Great to see you guys live. And have you played Eindhoven before, or this is the first time you guys are playing?
Eindhoven many times.
Wow, amazing.
Many times. First time we played Eindhoven, 1986.
Holy shit, that's
Dynamo
nice.
Festival.
Wonderful.
I think it was the second ever. Was it the second ever Dynamo Festival or first one ever?
Excellent.
8,000 people in 1986.
Wow. That's
He
amazing.
knows the date, 7th September.
That's amazing.
It was one of the most crazy gigs ever, and it was absolutely insane.
Wow, so that's almost 3 decades.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
next year's 30 years.
So almost 3 decades you guys have played here.
Yeah.
How have you seen the change in fans here? I mean, as compared to where it went and where it's now, so many additions down the road.
I don't know. I mean, the fans don't seem to change. Obviously, we're getting new generations of fans now. But back then, it was seriously mental when we played. I remember it was a kind of chaotic day. We had a police escort into Eindhoven because we were kind of late. We had a show in Belgium the day before, and then the expectation was massive. It was really strange. Because we'd only played clubs before, and for open air festivals at the time for thrash metal bands, and the only big ones were kind of like Donington and stuff.
Right.
But for kind of the more underground bands, we arrived here. It was like 8,000 people, and we came out on stage, and it was kind of disorganised. The drummer got locked in the toilet as the intro was playing. It was like everybody. You can see the video. We're all looking. Where's the drummer? And then we started, and the place just went mental, and all the crash barriers just went up in the air.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was absolutely insane. So obviously,
The aggression level has changed over the period of time. I mean, back then there was more like a raw, organic energy in the fans.
Yeah, I guess so. I think with all the new kind of health and safety laws, and it's like tonight we played, and I spoke to our sound engineer when we came off stage. I said, "How did it sound?" He said, "Really, blah blah blah, but very quiet, dB limits and things like that." It's like, why all this crap? Like, just let people enjoy themselves. It's like.
But the fans there in South America, like you guys played, they're amazing. I mean, their aggression and passion level is more than I think. I've heard bands telling me that it's totally different than rest of the world.
Well, it's like it used to be here in 1986.
Okay.
It's the same there now, and that's what makes bands want to play in South America.
Right. That's amazing. And in terms of security, after the recent Paris incident, is that kind of become like a sort of something to take care of before going on stage? I mean, you never know what may happen.
Am I allowed to swear? I don't give a fuck. Honestly, I really don't. We're here to play music. I don't give a fuck who's doing what.
Yeah.
Nobody will stop me from playing music as long as people want to hear it.
Right.
And obviously, it was one of the worst things imaginable for bands and fans. What happened in Paris?
Right.
Don't let these people win. So we go on regardless. We've Onslaught played in some really dodgy situations over the years. We had the back in the mid 80s, the situation in Ireland and stuff. Same kind of thing with the terrorism angle. We just went there. We were one of the first bands to go to play in Ireland.
Okay.
From England for many years, and you just get on with it. We're not a political band.
Right. Yeah.
We go to play to whoever wants to come to see us. I don't care what religion you are, what race you are. It makes no difference to me.
Absolutely.
If you like the music,
yeah, that's absolutely true. I totally agree with that. And Six came out 2 years ago, and it's a ball crushing album. And it's been 2 years. Is there any further change, any songwriting? Because I know you guys were writing from April this year onwards. So where has the progress been so far?
I mean, the problem is that with us, we love touring so much. So we kind of get album comes out, we get sucked into touring. Do you want to play here? Do you want to play? Yeah, we play. Like, we got the label. Where's the new album? Where's it?
Okay.
Oh, we've been busy touring. It's coming, but it's underway now. We've got the album underway. Once Christmas is out of the way now, we start really crashing into the writing and stuff.
Okay, so is it like the demos are ready, or you're yet to
No,
finish?
it's still skeleton stages of songs and stuff.
And the direction in which you guys took Six was totally like, it was more about aggression and how Onslaught is actually known for.
Yeah.
So that's something which you plan to continue with the future stuff.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
that?
We're going next level again.
And in terms of fan response over the period of time, I mean, there have been states where fans, felt the thrash metal is not, the bands are not playing the way they used to play back in the day because of the evolution as a musician.
Yeah.
So has there ever been a case for you guys where fans kind of felt dejected that you guys are taking a little bit of a different path as compared to what you were originally supposed to take?
Obviously, I think the In Search of Sanity album did that. That kind of tore the band in many different directions, and I think it was a big mistake for us personally. Lots of things happened, major label sign-ins, Slide got sacked by the label, brought Steve Grimmett in, and as much as the album was a very good album, it wasn't a typical Onslaught album.
Right.
So we gained many new fans and kind of really pissed off some old fans.
Yeah.
And my best friend who was here, he's now our tour manager, he was diehard Onslaught fan, and he fucking hates the album. And he tells me he doesn't care, he says I fucking hate that album. But we recorded Shell Shock with Sai as a bonus track for Six. And it sounds a lot more how it should have done.
Right.
So we're going to address that. We're going to re-record the whole In Search of Sanity album with Sai.
Okay.
In a more typically Onslaught way how it should have sounded back then.
Ah, cool. So it's going to be like, let's say, you guys are going to maintain the structure. It's going to be like the new 2015 version of
yeah,
Onslaught,
exactly,
like
yeah.
that.
But with Sai singing obviously and a real metal production.
Yeah.
But the thing is, we recorded demos of those songs, which kind of were a little bit different to the album version. So
Okay.
we're going to go back to the demo versions, which Sai recorded,
Right.
and take it from there. So.
Talking about Sai, he is the voice of Onslaught. I mean, when we hear him, there's a certain sense of aggression which comes out of him. And in fact, on album 6, there are a few tracks where he has explored a different territory where he didn't do it before.
Yeah.
So this makes me think as a fan that when you guys write song, do you keep his vocals in mind as to how are that gonna go on top of your riffs?
Yeah, of course, yeah. The thing is, Sai doesn't write any lyrics. I write all the lyrics.
Right.
But we know each other so well, and we talk about what the songs are about. So he really gets it in his head when he's recording the vocals. We talk about it a lot. And the thing is, for me, he just gets better and better every album. I don't know how. The older he gets, the better he gets. And where I really don't know, his voice is just getting so much stronger and stronger. And the last couple of tours, he's just like
Killing it.
Where is this coming from? It's like fucking amazing.
Wonderful. And Riff Machine, I mean, every time when I heard 6, to be honest, I started with the sense that okay, maybe it's gonna be like pretty average. But the moment I thought this riff and that's not happening, you kill it with another riff. So there's that level of aggression coming out of the guitar in terms of riffing, which is the most important aspect in terms of thrash. So
yeah, but that's what it's been all about from day one.
Yeah.
Thrash metal's all been about riffs. And vocal hooks as well. I mean, you listen back to the early days of Metallica, Exodus, everybody, all built on riffs and hooks.
right.
And that's it, and it's still got to be that way.
And you have an anthem like 666, which is played on every Onslaught show, and right from the moment the album released. So this has become more like, where fans do want this song to be. It's become like an anthem, Onslaught anthem.
Honestly, it was an intention.
Okay.
Because we've had, obviously, with The Force being probably one of our most critically acclaimed album amongst the fans.
Right.
And Metal Forces was kind of one of the things. So we said to ourselves, let's write another Metal Forces 2030.
Yeah.
Which was 666. Slightly tongue-in-cheek,
Yeah.
humor, but that's what
worked
the
out
fans
quite
wanted.
well.
Great riff, things to sing along to.
Absolutely, and with the next album coming up, we never know, we might have another anthem in that.
I don't know, the next album's going to be dirty and nasty. Nastier.
When do you plan to record it, and do you have a tentative date in mind, like okay, summer or fall or spring or something like that?
Well, it's going to be later next year for recording for sure.
Okay.
Because we've got touring commitments again.
After Christmas?
Yeah, but I think China, we're going to China for May. May's fully booked up, and then summer festivals and stuff as well. So I think we're going to concentrate the first 3 or 4 months working on the new album. Yeah. So. But
and then maybe after festivals, you guys are going to start.
We'll go.
So we'll probably have
back to South America again, I believe.
Okay.
Because we're going to do its 30 years anniversary of the Force next year.
Ah, cool.
So.
Is it like playing the album in its entirety?
Well, that's what we're going to do, yeah.
Okay.
All the guys in South America, all the fans, just we want to hear that album. Okay.
So, is there any pressure from AFM in terms of guys we want it?
Yeah. For the last 6 months.
And you have been, but in terms of like everybody would prefer quality. I mean,
well, that's the thing. That's exactly my thoughts. Like, rather than churn out an album every 2 years or 18 months, just wait, patient, give us time, let a new cycle come around. I think if we turned an album out every year or two, things would get stale.
Right.
Now I'm looking forward to writing the album again. So things are going to be fresh again.
Right. So
now,
yeah, for you as well, when you write the album, I mean, you think about it a lot because back in the day, there used to be like one album every year or every 1.5 year.
Yeah.
And over the period of time, bands have started to tour more in terms of supporting the album as compared to releasing an album every 2 years.
Yeah.
So that seems to have kind of changed.
Yeah.
And obviously with Onslaught, like you said, South America, again, one more tour. So for fans, in terms of seeing, like playing an album in its entirety, is that something which was decided before, or it just came in spontaneously?
Because obviously this year is the 30th anniversary of Power from Hell. But I didn't
realize that.
I don't think Power from Hell is the kind of album or the best representation to go out and play in its entirety. It's not a perfect album for us. Obviously fans like the album, but there's some elements about it. I don't think it would work to play the whole album, but the Force is a different thing.
Right.
I think as a representation of Onslaught, it still stands strong as an album in its entirety. So I think it has a valid
reason
to
to play it. Excellent. And in terms of like you guys started in the 80s, we had like the Metallica, Exodus and others playing it. In Germany we had Creator, Sodom Destruction, nailing it. And over the period of time, somewhere that the American thrash kind of went down and down, but the German thrash somehow maintained and stayed consistent.
It's kind of weird. I mean, if you look at it, I mean, we were playing sort of 86, 87, and Creator were supporting us.
Yeah.
And now, obviously, we split and they kept going, and now they've gone
high.
Yeah. Fair play to them. I think as a band, they improved so much, and now I'm really impressed by these guys.
And then we have, the big four releasing albums which are not up to the level. So I mean, someone like Overkill is killing it still. Testament, they're killing it.
Yeah.
Exodus new album, they killed it.
Yeah.
So
Anthrax.
Yeah. And we have Anthrax new album coming up, and For All Kings, I guess.
Yeah, well, we'll see what that sounds like.
All right, and then, like you said, the tour coming up. So for you as a songwriter, where do you see yourself right now as compared to the moment you started? How has been the evolution for you in terms of kind of, buckling up yourself in terms of getting better in terms of songwriting?
It's kind of weird because we always look, even when we wrote 6, we always look back to the best elements of Power from Hell and The Force, because those are the 2 albums that basically made the band. And so you can't abandon those roots, because if you do, you cut off your original fan base. So we always look back to that and
consider that as a basic.
Take the elements from that. So try to expand things on Sounds of Violence and 6, and I think we've had some discussions of where we're going to go with the next one, and we're going to go a little way back.
Back to the roots?
Yeah, well, possibly.
Even 6 was almost back to the roots.
Oh yeah, but I mean, I think maybe a little bit even more.
Okay, excellent. So I don't know, maybe I don't recall Onslaught playing in India.
No, we're
trying
because
I am from India.
I know, but obviously we brought Demonic Resurrection guys, they were.
Yeah. They were opening. They were the opening band when you guys played in UK.
With Jeff, our bass player, was in touch with them. We just said, guys, come and. They were fucking such lovely guys, absolutely, and a great band as well. So
maybe
we're trying to get something
down the road,
to come back
because you have a very strong fan base there, not in just terms of Onslaught being one of the the good thrash metal band, but also in terms of fan base as thrash in general. You have many bands coming playing over there, so should be cool.
It's one of our remaining ambitions. India.
Have you guys toured Australia?
No, I was just about to say.
That.
The two remaining ambitions, India and Australia.
Okay, I hope it happens down the road. Maybe it would be great to have.
As I said, China's one, but we're going there. So
Japan is done?
No, we've been to Japan 3 or 4 times. But always amazing, always go back. And South America.
Amazing. So I hope down the road you get time to come, get an offer to come to India. And
I really hope so.
It'd be wonderful.
I love Indian food. It's my favourite. So I want to go there and taste some real Indian food as well.
Absolutely. So that's about it. Thanks. An honor having a chat with you.
Pleasure.
It was wonderful seeing you guys live. I hopefully down the road see you somewhere in Bangalore or Mumbai.
I really
so
hope
it would be amazing.
Yeah, it will be.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Cheers, man.